so there's not a lot of reasons to get up as early as we are up this morning. But we are going on an excursion today.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw a sunrise. But if you were telling me I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it would probably to do a sunrise in Phuket, Thailand.
Right. So we are going to cruise out to like Maya Bay and Phi Phi Island and do some snorkeling, and really excited. Right now we are just waiting. They bring us to a place that we're just hanging out and having some coffee and some breakfast, and yeah.
They greeted us with coffee, which was a good start.
It was a good start. We didn't have time before we left our place. So we made it to our first stop, which is Maya Bay, and this is the reason that we picked the kind of excursion that we went on, which is a sunrise tour, is that Maya Bay has a tendency to get really busy as the day goes on, and so if you hit it really early in the morning, then you're going to avoid those crowds.
Yeah, now when you get on the boat, get on the left-hand side, the port side of the boat that we boaters say. You'll see the sunrise, you'll see all the islands, and obviously when you're coming back, get on the starboard side of the boat, the right side of the boat. It's just more scenic on your way out. It takes about an hour to get out here on the speedboat, but once you're here, it's beautiful.
It is, yeah. And this is our first stop, so we're making our way over to the, they bring you in on one side and then you walk over to the other side, I believe, just because you cannot take motorboats into the actual bay area itself.
No.
So this is absolutely gorgeous. The water is just the most beautiful turquoise blue. They do protect this area. I believe it was closed down for a few years to actually kind of bring it back into, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't swim.
Right.
You can go ankle deep is it. It's a 5,000 baht fine.
Yeah, if you go
in the water.
Yeah, so don't do that. It's not worth it. But anyways, yeah, this is I would say a must-see if you are here. It's an absolutely gorgeous island.
I mean, you know, it's worth the hour-long boat ride just to get here alone. And we're just getting started, so we have a long ways to go.
We are, and so right now they're just setting up some breakfast on some mats here on the beach for us to eat.
Breakfast on the beach?
Roughing it.
Banana bread and some jackfruit.
Jackfruit
Jackfruit sticky
sticky rice.
rice.
So the tour that we are on includes the getting onto Maya Bay. If you are on a different tour, just kind of to watch for that. Some of the other tours that are maybe a little bit of cheaper tour, you are going to be paying when you enter onto the island. I believe it's 400 baht each. So
and they don't get the mango sticky rice or the coconut sticky rice that we got.
We just had an amazing breakfast.
They also don't get the banana bread or the coffee.
Yeah. Brian had seconds. He enjoyed it
I
much.
did have seconds.
He had to try both kinds of sticky rice. So
and I had to try the banana bread a second time as well. It was very good. But you know, it's an extra cost as far as the tour goes, but I think it's well worth it.
Definitely. Now, this sand on this beach is the softest, most powder-like white sand that we have been on. It is so nice. So we get another, I don't know, half an hour to kind of hang out and enjoy it.
Just swimming in Thailand, that's all. Water's warm. It's a little cooler than the beach back where we're staying. But I'll tell you what, it feels nice.
It's refreshing here. So the option of having a noodle to keep you above the water. Not that you can't swim, but it's a lot more relaxing. So we both went for the noodle.
This will be my first time snorkeling. And I have to get used to breathing through my mouth and not my nose. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Here we go. How you doing?
I haven't been in slippers for a really long time, so it's a little challenging. The fish are so pretty. A little bit different of an experience because out here it's not super calm, and so you're dealing with a little bit of the waves and everying. But
yeah, so my first time
beautiful.
snorkeling was in difficult and dangerous situations. I saw a couple sharks.
Yeah, I'm the one who's scared of sharks, and they were what we at home call dogfish. So
they were baby sharks.
One of the workers, he like tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "Sharks over here, come see it." And I was actually like, "No, I'm okay," but I wanted to see it. And yeah, it was a little tiny baby shark, so it was all good.
Now, if you come to Thailand, take one of these tours and go snorkeling. Yeah. It's the best time you'll have probably in a long time.
Well worth it. where we were snorkeling was Phi Phi Dawn, beautiful area, and now we've made our way to a beach called Ring Island.
Ring Island, and what we're doing here is we're just relaxing.
Yeah.
Just on the beach. It's a beautiful beach. We got free lawn chairs. There's a restroom area. There are no drinks, however. So we're still waiting. It's been too thirsty for quite some time now.
It has been.
But when that time comes, it will be well worth it.
Yeah.
Now I would say that if you plan on doing this, plan on getting wet.
We've been wet the entire time, but there's multiple different excursions that you can choose. The one that we chose, we were snorkeling.
Well, that's how you get wet.
Time. Right.
So.
Yeah, but you can do ones where you're not getting into the water and you're actually just going to the locations to check them out as well. So it's kind of a pick what works for you.
And we'll leave the link to this below so you can see the exact excursion that we went on. I'd say it was worth it.
I would say it was worth it in the company that we are going through. We have no affiliation whatsoever with them, but they have been fantastic, and the workers and everybody have been so accommodating and so great.
And we got one more stop after we're done here.
Lunch.
And that's lunch.
Yeah.
So
looking forward to that. So we stand corrected. We did find some beverages. They're not included with the trip, but they're out here on the beach, and $120 for a small, which is definitely a bit more, but you're also on a little island where there's not much access to anything else, so Brian's happy. It's really all that matters in life.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. D, you gotta wave.
One of the differences between maybe doing this cruise that was more expensive, and we are going to give you all the pricing information at the very end here, but is we passed by a beach, and at the end they stop and you have lunch, right? And we saw the beach that a lot of these other excursions are going to do that on, and it was just this kind of small little tiny island with a bunch of umbrellas set up and tables and everything like that, and a bunch of the excursion boats pulled in.
Yeah, it looked chaotic to me.
It looked chaotic. It didn't look calm and peaceful and stuff like that. And so as we are walking on this absolutely gorgeous island right here, which was our stop, and we're not having lunch here, but this is our hour-and-a-half chill time before they take us over and have lunch. So in our view, some of those kinds of key elements are very much worth it, because you don't feel like you're part of this big, I don't know, cattle call.
This island's it's almost like a deserted island, your own deserted island.
Yeah, and
your own deserted paradise.
Sure, it is. We actually see tents and everything like that, so I don't know if it's something you can take a day trip over or a night trip over and stay the night. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
Maybe just nap time.
Thank you so much. And so I hope everyone happy about the trip today. And so I would like to say apologize for something inconvenient as well today. And so enjoy with your lunch. Okay, good. Thank you, Ka. Thank you.
Thank you. We are back home. That goes down as one of my favorite days. That was a really fantastic idea that we did that.
Yeah, that was a great day. It was from 5 a.m. this morning. They picked us up here, and they brought us back at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's a full day.
It is a full day, and it was really nice to get an early start. We got everything so much to ourselves. We also had private transfer for this excursion that we did. A lot of them you're on either a big van or a bus or whatever, and for us we had our own personal driver, so that was really nice as well.
Yeah, and we'd highly recommend the company we went through. Dee, the hostess with the mostest, was fantastic. She kept everything rolling. The entire crew was great. It was a great day. We had a great time.
Yeah, and this excursion that we did was $150 per person. You can for sure find ones that are less expensive than that, but like we've explained through this whole video, you're going to probably be losing some of the things that we got with this one as well. So I don't know, you just kind of have to make your decision of what works for you. So
we wanted to do it all, so we did. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Cheers.
Cheers. One of the differences.
I'll take my sunglasses on. Okay, now you can speak.
Okay.
Now you speak.
Thanks for the permission. Okay. One of the differences